We're back, everybody. Diamond Brothers here, right here on our YouTube channel. Today, we're going to talk about basketball sneakers where game meets style, right here on our YouTube channel. Let's get it. Today's review is sponsored by Charlie Mobile Wireless, my wireless network provider for over 1 year. Charlie Mobiles keep me connected throughout my entire day, from my morning gym routine to my work day, to winding down with my friends and my family at nighttime, sharing photos and videos with each other. It's been an amazing, simple experience. No hidden cost, no extra fees, flexible payment terms, and unlimited data, unlimited talk, unlimited text. A lot of my friends and family are also on Charlie Mobile, and they've really enjoyed it as well because of how simple it truly is. Check them out at charliemobile.com and join the Charlie Mobile Wireless family today. Welcome to the channel where ball is life. Let's talk about the sneakers that get us there. I'm G Money, and as always, my man Amigo is behind the camera. Today we have something very special. We have the Nike Kobe 4, aka Philly 4, aka All-Star Edition. Woo. Traction and tech. Let's talk about the traction and tech on the Nike Kobe 4 Protro in the All-Star colorway. So first, Amigo, let's talk about the traction, then we'll get into the tech. So all the Nike Kobe 4s, the retros and the Protros, Protro standing for Performance Retro, feature the same multi-directional herringbone pattern from the heel to the forefoot, and they have like this splatter print on the shoe, on the bottom of the shoe. This traction is amazing, one of the best in the Kobe series that I've ever played in. It does a really good job. On the shoe, on the side, as you can see here, Amigo, the traction also kind of comes up on the inner part of the shoe. That really helps with, side lateral movements and pivot steps that people like when they play low. So all in all, great traction on the Kobe 4. Tech wise, there's a decent amount of tech. It's kind of basic, simplistic, but really does the job well. There's a Zoom Air unit in the heel with normal I believe it's like normal Nike Cushlon foam, which is pretty nice. Not too soft, not too firm, just perfect. In the forefoot, there is no Zoom Air. There's just foam, and it gives you really good court feel. There's also an outrigger, Amigo. Can you see that? Kind of juts out. That provides a lot of safety and stability for the shoe when you're making a hard stop or a cut, so your foot doesn't roll over the shoe. Something so small plays such a big role in the tech of the shoe. It is a mid-cut shoe. I think that's an important piece of the tech as well. Provides nice support around the ankle. You can lock down really tight and not really feel that ankle cinching from the shoelaces because it's pretty high up there. Does it help with sprained ankles? I'm a big believer that's a myth. The higher the shoe or the lower the shoe does not protect your ankles. It's just a look and some lockdown comfort that you would like. Here in the heel, Amigo, you can hear that and feel it, and you can kind of see it. Very hard plastic, holds your heel in place. I think that's a highlight of the shoe when it's locked down, and very important to the overall tech of the shoe. So overall, really, really, really good traction, very simple tech, and a very lightweight shoe. So great shoe, great traction, decent tech. Traction test time. No squeak, but good. Cushion and fit. Let's start with the cushion to fit on the Nike Kobe 4 Protro. So overall, it has really good cushion. The foam that they've used is very comfortable. It's not overly plush and not overly stiff. I think they found the right balance. And Amigo, you can see on the bottom here,
carbon fiber.
They use a carbon fiber to support the stiffness of the foam, and I think that provides extra bounce as well. Kind of left that out in the text section, but Carbon fiber plate, awesome piece to this shoe. So overall the cushion is good. I want to talk about the cushion here inside the ankle collar. It has a really good amount of cushion here on the sides of the ankles. And like we talked, amigo, I feel like it was lacking a little bit in that, Achilles, behind that heel area. They could have put a little bit more, but I'm not sure why it doesn't have it, but it's still very comfortable. Also the tongue, very padded, very comfortable. You can lock down super tight and not feel any pain on the front of your foot. I thought that was important to the overall cushion and comfort of the shoe. Let's talk about fit. I actually would recommend potentially sizing down half a size in this shoe. For some reason on my foot it fits a little bit long. I've always, in a Kobe 4, in a Retro, and in a Protro, I've gone down half a size. And it's friendly for a little bit of a wider foot. It's not too tight. For narrow feet, you can definitely lock down super tight. Overall comfortable shoe. It's not the most comfortable, great, court feel, but a decent comfort, decent cushion. Not for your average ball player. You got to really know how to move in this shoe. Do not recommend it for big guys. I recommend this really for shifty guards, shooting guards that are a little bit on the lighter side of, lighter weight players. So good cushion. Again, go down half a size if you really want to look into this shoe. Materials and style. Let's talk about the materials and the style here on the Nike Kobe 4 Protro Philly Edition. Let's start with the style first, then we'll go materials, worst to best in the materials. So style, iconic. Classic Kobe 4. This is an old model brought back to life in 2024. It's a mid-cut shoe, red, white, and blue, patriotic. This you cannot mess up for any other shoe. If you know basketball shoes and you're a hooper, on the feet, this is a Kobe 4 true and true, one of the classics. The style with the laces is awesome. All the colors they use are amazing. Pays tribute to Kobe's time in Philadelphia. That's why it has a whole, red, white, and blue look. So, very iconic style. Now let's talk about materials for a second. I'm going to start with the worst piece of equipment and material they use in the shoe. That's here in the insole. Really crap. I've been saying this over and over in all my videos. These insoles Nike puts in are not needed. They're worthless actually, and if you were to put your own in, you'll have a better experience playing in the shoe like I do. So that's the worst material. Now let's move on to the materials they used on the shoe. Overall build of the shoe with the materials used is excellent. They went from this very nice to the touch leather feel here. Then they have like this, plasticky leather material here. Then they have another plastic material with like this fly wire fuse technology they introduced. And then here in the inner sock liner, it's like this silky smooth, very luxurious feeling sock liner. And a very hard plastic in the heel. And another, mix of leather and plastic. It's almost like they took the best and the worst of the shoe and put into one over here, where the stars are. You see that, amigo?
Yep, it's good actually.
And what's pretty cool is they put all these materials together, but yet, amigo, we can only see one stitch line. I'm gonna rotate the shoe. Now, I'm not sure if you can catch that on camera, but there's only a stitch line here on, around the lace holes, and coming around the front is double stitched, and coming back up is another stitch. And then all that fly wire stitching, but that is not part of putting these materials together. You could see they folded them over, so there's, no stitching showing, but that shows you the build quality of this shoe. They really cared about this shoe lasting a long time, playing, a lot of hours of basketball, and Kobe was really, really picky on a high quality shoe. And in the heel, I'm going to turn it around. You can see They go from that hard plastic to that nice leather touch right here to that fused plastic to the mixed up there. So like a 4-layer in the heel of all the materials they use on the shoe into the sock liner. You know, that kind of goes unseen, but that's not typical of a shoe. A high quality shoe, you'll notice them mixing and matching materials. You'll notice the stitches are hidden throughout the shoe. So overall, although you might feel it's cheap to the touch, it's not. It's actually not. You'll notice when I was turning the shoes around, there's scratches on the toe. That's a sign of a good material used that gets beat up when you actually use it, like a good leather. If you really beat up a good leather, it scratches very easily. Now, if this was like a synthetic, cheap leather, you'd be fine. It would look great. You wouldn't complain about a scratch or two, but that's actually a good sign for a good quality shoe. I do play a lot of ball, so my shoes get beat up, and this is a proof of the pudding that this is a high quality leather. My shoes are getting beat up. So all in all, great iconic style. I love it. This will stay in my rotation. I think they did a great job, you know, and the materials they used after we even, you know, looked into them deeper, very premium. So good job, well done by Nike.
America.
Court feel. Let's talk about my personal experience playing in the Nike Kobe 4 Protro. So this is a very interesting shoe to play in. It looks great, it's iconic, it looks comfortable, and it locks down really, really well. First of all, get rid of the insole, put your own one in to really enhance the experience playing in this shoe. Again, I'll remind you, I went down half a size because I found the Kobe 4 to be a little bit longer, and I like to be a little bit snug in my fit. So this is not a shoe for every type of player. I truly feel it's for a player that really likes to feel their toes on the floor. The forefoot has no extra zoom unit or cushion. You can really use the traction and make your cuts and your movements with your footwork exceptionally well. The traction really holds up well. For when you jump and you land, there's some impact protection in the heel with the Zoom Air, and the shank does keep the shoe nice and stiff. There's the outrigger to help you so you don't, you know, turn your foot over or sprain an ankle. And then that's a really, really important piece of this shoe. So this I recommend for, you know, the 1, the 2, or the 3. I'm not sure I recommend it for big guys or power forwards. I really think it's an amazing shoe for that, you know, shooting guard, shooting forward, right in that 2 to 3 spot. It gives you great movement, you know, good lockdown, and it does the job well. It doesn't do anything great, but it does really, really well overall. Again, go down half a size. I had a great time. You'll enjoy these. I think if you were to put them in your rotation, they'll stay. It's been a while, amigo, but it's time for your favorite Easter eggs.
Let's do it.
On the Nike Kobe 4 Protro in the Philly colorway. So, amigo, we're going to start in the back here. You can see the iconic Kobe signature. That's not on your shoe. You don't have a Kobe shoe. That is a must in every Kobe 4. And I think that's an amazing piece of the shoe. Then here in the back of the heel, I'm going to turn the shoe a little bit. You can catch that.
24.
That's one of his numbers, famous number 24. I'm going to turn the shoe again, rotate to the front. The tongue has the infamous Mamba logo. See that, amigo?
Yep.
And then here, on the rear panel of the shoe, a bunch of stars. All-Star, Philly.
USA.
There you go. Team USA, colors of the flag, red, white, and blue. That's another Easter egg of the shoe. And while we're talking about the stars, even on the insole, all blue, red stars, and in white, Kobe's birthday, August 23rd, 1978. So I thought that was a pretty cool Easter egg. And last but not least, we were both wondering, why did they pick this type of lace for this shoe. They could have gone with blue or white or red, but they picked this odd pattern. We look deeper. Amigo, can you zoom in? If you can, if not, just trust us on our word. These are little tiny hearts. City of brotherly love, Philadelphia, iconic. I thought that was an amazing touch to the shoe and my favorite Easter egg on this shoe. Outside of that, last but not least, you can see this panel. It pays homage to his earlier playing days in the NBA. He used to play in the Nike Hyperdunk. And from what we all know, he loved that shoe, played on Team USA with that shoe. So there's an incorporation of that in the original form of Flywire that didn't make it to the next 5 or 6, but he tried something new here. So that's a good amount of Easter eggs. And Amigo's favorite out of them all is the premium hidden stitching throughout the shoe. No stitching here, no stitching showing here, no stitching showing here on all the panels. That really shows the high-end build quality of this shoe. Amigo, what do you think?
I like it a lot.
All right, amigo, it's time for the diamond rating on the Nike Kobe 4 Protro. We talked about the traction and the tech, the multi-directional herringbone pattern, the nice amount of tech with the Zoom Air, the foam they used, the outrigger they have. We even talk about the mid-cut being part of the tech. We also talk about cushion and fit, how I recommend you go down half a size because I feel it's a little bit long. The cushion being ample, not amazing, not terrible. Right there, right in between. Good balance for a basketball shoe. We talked the materials and the style. An iconic Kobe 4 silhouette with premium materials, with different type of premium materials, from plastics to leather to silky sock liners to even the laces feeling really nice to the touch. They did a great job, and a fluffy tongue. So they got that right. Then we talked about my personal experience playing in the shoe. Again, it's not recommended for big guys, more for the shifty, lightweight players that play the 1, the 2, or the 3. Definitely get some time breaking in these. Get used to them if you've never played in them. They will be a staple in your rotation. Get rid of the shitty insole, move on, get your own, and you'll enjoy the shoe even more. And all in all, great shoe. It's in my rotation. We'll be there for a while. We're going to give the Nike Kobe 4 an 8.4 out of 10 diamonds. So lace up, comment, hit like and subscribe, and come ball with us. It's more than a game, it's a way of life. Thanks, we'll see you on the next one. Peace. We watched the finals in February, April.
Well, these are all-star shoes, right?
Yeah, all-star shoes. It was a little beat up though. I used them.
All-star.
I used them.